Ready.
Hello, it's Alastair and Karol from Ukraine Relief. We're just returning from Ukraine. We've been out there for a number of days in what has been a very challenging week, as you've probably all seen on the news. But we've had a fantastic time. You know, we've had opportunity to meet with various schools. We've been to Dnipro, to an orphanage there. We've met various people in different parts of Ukraine, and it's been sad to see the situation that is evolving, continuing to evolve in Ukraine. A lot of the people we're meeting are depressed and unhappy, and quite frankly scared, particularly about the news this week coming out of Russia. So, you know, it's been heartwarming for us to spend time with them and to try and provide some hope for the future. So, Karol, what sort of reflections do you have on the week we've had so far?
Hi everyone, and especially our team, Ukraine Relief, all the volunteers, partners and donors, because this is video mainly for you all, because we are proud to represent such an incredible team. And we are traveling to Ukraine, into the very deep Ukraine, into the east and south and north, just to support Ukraine and bring these emotions back to you. And while we're going back to the UK, before that, our hearts are fulfilled with the strange feelings, and the most importantly, the ones that I think was most of the hardest trip for us, because the uncertainty is in the air, the everyday attacks, every night. There is no day go by without being in stress. To be completely honest, the terror is everywhere, in the sky, on the land. It's really tough to even say this. You know, we want to be tough as a team. Ukraine don't need us to cry and to be sad. They need us to be strong. And this is why we would like to say big thank you to you all, because we as a team, we're bringing so much hope to the people of Ukraine. And also big thank you to all our partners and our friends in Ukraine, especially Igor and Olga and Valentina, Maria, Ruswana. There's so many lovely people in Kyiv. Our lovely Kate, you know, and friends, and Anna and Valery, Vova, and so many names. And we would like to, from this video, is for all of us, because you know, it's a pleasure to be there for you. It's a pleasure. It's tough for the people from outside. All this traveling, the miles after miles, thousands of miles. I think we already done about 4,000 miles since we left UK. But it's you know, it's a heart that bleed when you're there and you see all these people suffering, especially children, because adults have ability to understand more the situation. But you know, that moment when this boy came to us and he asked if we can take him to the UK because he's got enough of war, it was really heartwarming, and you know, broke my heart personally. We all didn't know what to say even. You know, we would like to grab him and take him with
us in the van, yes.
You know, but it's not happening at this moment. And but our friends from all over the world, because this video sometimes watched people in the different countries, please do not stop. Support Ukraine. It's madness. It's madness what's going on there. Alastair, what was your feeling when we were walking up in the explosions outside in Kryvyi Rih?
Yeah, we had Kryvyi Rih on, I forget which day it was, but yeah, we were woken up 7:15 by a huge explosion not far from the hotel we were staying in. They were targeting the energy infrastructure, but it just brings home to you what happens every night across Ukraine. There are bombs, there's air alarms. We were in Dnipro, and the alarms are going off in the night, waking us up. It's just constant. You know, we arrive in Kyiv, and again the alarms are going, even in the day, even at 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is the backdrop that Ukrainians are needing to live with, and we just need to stand strong, let them know that we're still caring, loving, and being there for them.
Loads of people are depressed driving around the cities, when we are standing, we're waiting in a traffic, and you look around, people in the buses or outside trying to sell the items that their belongings to have the money for the food. A lot of people suffer. It's really draining to see this all, and it's such a power for us to know that at Castle Point, our amazing team, Steve, Anne-Marie, and all our lovely people, and Daria, you are incredible what you're doing out there, and then our thinking that you packing the truck while we are doing, mission in Ukraine, and the truck now is coming, and, it's such a powerful thing. And this is what we like to say to the Ukrainians: we're not going to leave you. We know how tough it is for you, our friends. We know that, a lot might happen, need to happen to get you on track, and that's why we're here. We're here to help you, but just going back to the subject, even in schools, like in Kryvyi Rih, Valentina and Olena, they took us to school. They welcome us beautifully. We have installed heating for almost 600 children with our whole team, and donations. Thank you for all donors, and Richard Adam especially, because that was a big donation from you for that project. But while we've been in the school, the alarm and the big ballistic missiles was on the way. And then we had to go to the shelters, and all the children has to go to the shelters, and it's such a terrible feeling to see these kids going up and down from the shelters, and when the alarm is off. But imagine that situation. We've been hearing that the rocket is flying towards the Kryvyi Rih, and then it changed the directions to Odessa. And then 1 hour after our meeting in school, we found out that the 8 people in Odessa been killed and many injured because of that rocket hit the residential area. And this is reality in Ukraine. It's madness, isn't it?
It is.
So it was a short video to say to everyone, big thank you to all to support Ukraine, for supporting Ukraine. It doesn't matter if we are where we come from. What it matters is what we stand for. And thank you to all, to our partners, donors, and volunteers, especially of Ukraine Relief. You are all incredible part of this terrible journey for Ukraine, but we have to stand with them. We have to support Ukraine. And thank you so much from Alastair, from myself.
Thank you for everything.
And once we're going to be back to the UK, we can't stop. We need to work harder and get as much help as we can. For now, we're preparing 3 trucks. Again, 3 trucks, thanks to our team and all the donors, going to Ukraine in November and December. It's a great team effort. Thank you, everyone, and let's keep supporting Ukraine.
Slava Ukraine.
Heroям слава. Peace.